Hi.
Hello there.
Hey, guess what? We're 50.
50. I am officially 50 in many ways.
That's true. I have to light a little candle to celebrate turning 50 with a little piece of cake from Luna from last night's Arts Partnership celebration, where we also celebrated 50 years, not 50 episodes, but you know, you're 50, this is 50.
Your organization's
My organization's 50. There's a lot to celebrate. You want to blow out the candle? Yay! I have a funny fuzzy in my mouth. And I have to show you this.
Oh, a new one.
Look at my little new Katie Miller carrot top mug. Is that so cute? Oh, I love my mug. Yeah. So, a lot to celebrate.
Yes.
When we started these, we had no idea. I'm not sure we still have any
I
idea.
wouldn't say I wouldn't say we've improved.
No, we've definitely improved. But I think we certainly didn't really know what the long-term plan was. And now we're 10 weeks in.
Yeah.
50 episodes. We haven't missed one. So here's what I want to say to you. If you are watching, it's likely because you have been a long-time watcher, and we so appreciate your support. So if you comment today, don't just watch, but comment on this during the live stream or later, we'll send you a fun little note. And I'm already thinking about what we're going to send people when we turn 100. So in only 10 short more weeks, we'll celebrate that. But we'll send out a thank you note today. Good job, Bonnie Bowman. How about anybody else? I know, sequence at 8:30. You can't beat that. But you only turned 50 once. I don't know what I'll do for 100, but whatever. We'll deal with that when we get to it. So, happy 50th to us and to you who watch. So, comment while you're watching, and we will send out a thank you note. Because that just seems like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it does.
Who doesn't like to get real mail? I do. You do.
I do. I love it. You send me postcards from all over the place, which is nice.
I send you postcards from home, too.
You do. And you sent one to my mother's house for my 50th birthday in February when we were there.
Hi. Hi, Gia. Good to see you. Tabitha. Hi. Thanks. Oh my gosh, look at people are commenting. Who knew all I had to do was put out an ask?
Well, there you go.
It's delightful. Thanks. So, anyway, we're talking today about something that I actually think is really, really sweet. You know, if you watch these, that Dr. Mary has this ongoing 3.5+ year concern that he's boring. And if you know him, you know he's anything but.
Well,
But let me say this. Your own perception has value, even if it's not right. You are entitled to feel boring.
well, it was well, we talked about it with the new, am I boring now? I don't drink thing, and it's okay. It took me a while. It took me a long time, and sometimes I still, every now and then, I still worry.
Yes.
If we're going out to dinner to meet someone new, I think, oh God, they're going to think I'm boring.
Yes. So.
Well, it's hard for me when people ask me what I do and I tell them. It's kind of like, well, there goes a conversation.
No, see, you think that that's true. Everybody's job is boring if it's not what you're interested in. If you hate the arts and you meet me and I say, I run an arts organization, first of all, the great majority of people, hi Sandy, would rather...
Yeah, but you get a follow-up.
You do too.
You
have never one time said, I'm a plant cell wall biochemist, I teach biology, and people went and scooted off. Never. I've never seen that happen. You have unfounded
I actually
fear.
got someone who actually said to me, really, what do you do? I thought,
that's crazy town. Let's get back on topic, please. The point is, I had 2 exchanges yesterday about Maz, without Maz, that I want to share with you because I think they're really lovely. So I had some work things to drop off for a number of people yesterday as part of our 50th celebration and ending up this program that we run. And I went to the house of a couple who I know and love, we know and love. and we haven't seen them really since the pandemic. So, you know, the pandemic came out while we were still doing our 9-week series. At the end of that series, we got a letter from this couple, and she wrote to say how moved she was by our story, how shocked they were, because they've only known us really since Maz has been sober. But we've been to their home, they've been to our home, and so we've spent social time together. And she wrote the most lovely note because she's one of the most lovely women. Okay, so I dropped these things off yesterday, and she invited me in, and we have on our masks, and we're sitting in her porch. And she said to me, "We just find Maz to be so interesting. He knows so much about so many things, and he asks such great questions, and his answers are so fascinating." And she's going on and on about him. And I said to her, I'm going to share this with him because he is sure that he is boring. And she was shocked, absolutely shocked that Maz Mary could find himself boring because they find him to be so interesting. Stop that. You're shaking the camera, Dr. Mary. And
well, this is unnerving.
I know it is, but not everyone needs to watch it look like there's a little earthquake happening at our house. And so I shared it with him, and of course he was shocked, and now he's embarrassed, and we're having kind of a Larry the Cucumber moment. But shocked and slightly embarrassed.
Yes, that took me a second. A long time since we watched Veggie Tales.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, it was such a lovely moment. Okay, and a true moment because you're the only one who worries that you're boring. So then, last night, I was at an event by the Arts Partnership. And
fantastic event.
Thank you.
By the way.
And I had a band playing. Again, very socially distanced, totally safe and protected. And we know this band. It was the Moving Parts. So
fantastic band.
Charlie Johnson, Mary Johnson, Michael Olson, Kate Henney, Max Jonk joined them, Randy K. Olson Heinold. I mean, they're a great, great group. The Moving Parts. They play at the Sons of Norway,
which is just
so fun. October 8th is their next concert, so you should come and join us because I think we're going to try and go. Yes. Anyway, Mary said to me out of the blue at the end of the party, because all the audience was zoomed so we could see little cubes of everybody, and she said to me, I was nervous before we got going, but she said, I looked and I saw Maz, and he looked so kind and so encouraging that it just took away all of my nerves. So, Dr. Mary, I'm not the only one who thinks you're fabulous. Bonnie Bowman is not the only one who thinks you're fabulous.
I think my mother-in-law is slightly biased.
She might be. She might be. But the point is, your job now is really to change your narrative. You don't need to walk into a room and say, I'm here, who wants to meet me? But you do need to walk into a room and trust that people do want to meet you, that people do care about what you think. And that's as simple as just shifting your internal monologue. No one is as hard on us as we are. No one. But if you can start to believe what other people are saying about you, people who have no reason to celebrate you, these people don't have anything to gain by telling me how fabulous you are. So you know it's sincere. So I think that's a lovely way to celebrate.
It is
our 50th episode.
You know, it's all to do with regaining. I mean, I think I've been luckier than most, but if you're starting out on the road to recovery, it's walking into a room sober is scary. But just, you know, they say if you find yourself walking through hell, keep walking. Just take another step into the room, take a breath. If you've been invited there, there's someone who's going to have a kind word and a smile for you, and that will help.
Well, and also, as with so many of these points, walking into a room is scary for a lot of us. if you feel bad about your physical self, if you've just lost a job,
Yeah.
if your child has dropped out of college, if you're coming from visiting someone who's sick. I mean, it's not easy for sober people to walk into rooms often. We all carry a lot of baggage.
We do.
And so, yeah, I guess the point is, find the person who looks kind. Find the person
Yeah.
who's making eye contact with you, and take the first step. I don't know how many more times we can say that, but it's just such a true and important and challenging lesson. Take the first step. That will always be your best direction, your first positive step. So, here is to the first 50.
Yes, they were good.
Here's to 50 more, and here's to our audience, because if you weren't showing up, I don't know why we would do it. So if you want to comment, we'll let you comment once this goes live, or once it goes posted as well. If you comment sometime today, we'll reach out to you, we'll get your address, and we'll send you a thank you note for being such a great follower
Thank
of
you.
Daily Dose of Dr. Mary and Dee Dee. Thanks so much.
Have a good
great weekend. Find a fun mug to drink something warm out of, and we'll see you Monday morning for episode 51. Bye.
See you later.